I think the teams are about to come out. Here we are now. That's the ball boys first. John Gregg and Alec Ferguson, great buddies. Alec Ferguson, an ex-Ranger, of course. John McClellan, Jim Leighton and Peter McCloy. The young lad, David McPherson, Jim Bed, Gordon Strachan. Out they stream. Alec McLeish just to the right, big tall red here, and there's David Syme, the referee. Swept forward beautifully by McMaster. McPherson. Well, that's a very dangerous thing. There's no offside. Here's a great chance. Brilliantly saved. Terrible lapse in the Rangers' defence. Almost punished, but for the good sense of the goalkeeper. Towering ball, well picked up by Strachan. That will be a corner kick. And the number of occasions that these midfield players of Aberdeen are picking up in midfield from so-called clearances by Rangers spells a lot of trouble to come for the Glasgow side. We're with it. Rugby almost got through the tunnel. Cooper. Wasn't so much a tackle by Strachan, more an interception, and that is superb play by Aberdeen. Simpson's on the break. There goes Blackness, brilliant play. Up comes Cooper, looking for somebody inside. Rangers really under pressure. And that was the most elegant move forward by Aberdeen. Now Bet. Having to make Clark turn back for a goal. They've lost the impetus, Rangers. Bet again. Oh, and Clark very wildly up. That, I think, we could describe as a most intemperate tackle, but I think he probably came worse off, rather twisting himself. You can see very late in. Well, it's a beautiful attack, Kenny.
It was a marvellous move from Aberdeen. Neil Cooper started it in his own half, and he's got up the park to support it from a pass from Eric Black. And Peter McCloy's done his job again. He saved the day for Rangers.
Bet. Now that was an excellent save. We were saying that the pitch is a bit bumpy, so really Leighton had to get that first time. 25 minutes of this game. Matched the occasion. And now this half is rather petering out. Good running by Black. Well, that was a bang. No whimper about that one. And what you've got to watch about this young man is the way he floats into positions, Kenny.
He fights hard for the ball here. Gets his foot up, but it's just unfortunate he doesn't strike it as well as probably he'd like to, and it's just went wide of the far post.
I doubt if they could have had a bigger support today, despite the recent fall from grace. That's a good run by Ben again, an intelligent ball by Dawson. There's Ben, there's Sandy Clark, tries to go up on it, and that will be, well, if it had gone over, it would have been a goal kick. And I think I've always been a great admirer of Jim Bent. Look at this run, for example. He's got a lot of critics amongst the Rangers supporters, but he got into the right position. A little unfortunate that Sandy Clark couldn't make it. Rangers' most intelligent face. Here's Bobby Russell at the heart of it. Now Cooper. Good running by Russell. Oh, that's a great save. A thoroughly convincing save, not the slightest suggestion of doubt. Good running on the right again, and look what would have happened had that bounced out. Exactly 2 minutes remaining. A goal now, and that would be the end. Here goes Bet. Cooper is there, Bet on the run. It's 3 against 2. Bet is with it, brilliantly saved. Oh, a brilliant move by Bet. The kind of indication of a player who can rise above mediocrity, and equally the goalkeeper. Strachan. And it's up and over. And we are now 10 seconds away from extra time. And as a commentator, I've got quite used to that, having been at Hampden in the past 4 occasions when this has happened. Well, it always makes for an interesting afternoon. I wasn't doing anything anyway tonight. There it goes, that's the final whistle. And we go into extra time. And again, I have to be the first to admit that I would not have predicted that scoreline after 90 minutes. Strachan. The Lancers cannot run forward in this position. Good try for the cross. Well shepherded there by John McClellan. I wouldn't say that Gordon Strachan coming through here has been totally at his best today, but notice how McClellan refrained from tackling until he tried to get that over. That's John Hewitt. 4 minutes of this first half of extra time left. Oh, that's almost an own goal. Total misunderstanding between McPherson and Peter McCloy. A kind of tactical misdemeanor. I mean, if Rangers have been pressing forward as they have, with only Sandy coming forward, the chances of scoring have been obviously less likely, but here is Strachan. No, McKinnon picks him up. Russell. Oh, a gift now. Simpson. What's a 1-2? That's a good ball. McGee likes his position. It could be there. It is the winner. That will win the cup. Eric Black, 1-0. That is the end. The youngster who scored that goal in Gothenburg in the 11th minute of the second period, and the man who caused it, Neil Simpson, driving forward, and then it was neatly laid out by Black, and in he came. Great positioning, and a man who's played so well for Rangers couldn't get near it. And Aberdeen, you must now strongly fancy to go back up the road to the north with the cup after a goal like that. In the history of the competition, the history of Aberdeen, that they have lifted 2 cups in a season, and they will become the first team outside of Rangers Celtic to win the cup in successive seasons. That's what's awaiting them, and into injury time. McGee, corner kick. And has the whistle gone? It has. There he is. A little slower than he came out of the dugout in Gothenburg, but perhaps he's used to it. I must say that man must be drained. Alec Ferguson, absolutely delighted, of course. Come on, he's saying. The photographer getting Alec to pose. A real hubbub of noise now. And these supporters, I think, imagining at one stage it might have been a very frustrating day for them, and suddenly that goal by Eddie Black taking the cup again. There's the disappointment in the face of John McClellan. And that was all there was in the game, that one goal. the presentation to be made by Mrs. Mary Younger, wife of Big Tam Younger there, president of the SFA. Very jovial gentleman with Ernie Walker at the side. There we are, Willie Miller. Well, there we are, a gleam in the eye as bright as the Northern Lights. And down go this victorious team. I think now, there may be some old-timers in Aberdeen listening to this at the moment, but you know how the old-timers will tell you about the great teams of the past. I think I would have to say now that this is the greatest team that Aberdeen have ever had. If anybody thinks there was a better side in this, I'm sure they'll let me know, but the history books will tell everybody that there never has been this level of achievement, and that is what matters. The Scottish Cup for the second time in succession, the European Cup Winners' Cup, a high-level performance in the League Championship, and Fergie himself must